Hey everyone, it's Prachel with Fearless Vixen, and I'm back with another video. This is the one that I've been waiting to share. I said I wasn't going to share it until I got to 1,000 subscribers, and we just hit that like 4 days ago after just 2.5 months of making videos. So I'm really excited about that. I wanted to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for this success that we've been experiencing. It's astronomical. We got 30,000 video views in the last 30 days alone. So I really appreciate you. Thank you. And this is my gift to you. Many gifts that I'm going to give to you over the time that we're together. But this is going to be a shocker for you because I wanted to keep this information to myself until I went and got the exact research, but it's so evident now that it should be shared. And the reason why is because I just feel like it will help to teach you that you should listen to your intuition no matter what. No matter what I say, no matter what your mother says, no matter what anyone else says, listen to your intuition first. If you feel led, if you feel like you're supposed to be doing something, go in that direction. I guarantee you the road will open up for you. And the story that I'm about to share is 100% true. You can call my mom and ask her. It's 100% true. And it started happening the first instance happened 2 months before I moved here to Lisbon. And then the second piece of information I got I received within about 3 weeks or so. I don't have the exact date, but it was about 3 weeks or so. So I'm going to share it now. But first, I want you to make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. I answer all comments to my videos. I enjoy getting high vibe, positive comments from you. I emanate that energy from myself, and you guys have been so awesome to me in the comment section, and I really appreciate it. You've been awesome to each other in the comment section, and let's just keep this big ball of positivity rolling. So anyway, I'm not going to make this a very long video, so let's get started. Okay, now the first piece of information that I'm going to share with you, it actually happened in April of 2019, okay? But it actually went back further than that, and I'm gonna put it all together for you, okay? So just kind of bear with me. I'm gonna tell like 3 short stories. So back in 2002, I was blessed to receive the opportunity to visit Guinea, West Africa on a volunteer trip. I was working with Shea Butter at the time, and I was asked to go over and to do some trainings and to work with the women who produce the lovely product that we know as Shea Butter. So that was back in 2003. So just kind of keep that in the back of your head, okay? 2003, Prachel visited Guinea, West Africa on a Shea Butter volunteer trip. Fast forward all the way to 2019. So I decided to join Ancestry.com because I got curious about my roots. My grandmother had written down from what she could remember a family tree when I was like 16 or 17 years old, maybe 18 years old. And I had kept that with me. So I entered in some of the information that she had given me. And then I started pulling information from my dad's side as well. That was my grandmother and my mother's side. And then I started putting information from my dad's side as well. Guess what? Turns out that I have an ancestor, and her name is Pat. And she arrived to America. I can say the Americas because it wasn't the United States of America at the time. She arrived on a slave ship in the early 1700s. Guess where she came from? Guinea, West Africa. Oh my God, I was so excited to find out that information. This was in April of 2019, okay? So I researched it. I'm in a family Facebook group and it is 100% certified true. That's where one of my many lines of ancestry started in Guinea, West Africa. So yes, I'm very proud to claim that as my ancestry. So story number 2. Now these are all gonna weave together. Story number 2. Back in June of 2020, was last year, I decided to go to AfricanAncestry.com and to submit a sample for a DNA test. Now, I know that DNA tests are not 100% accurate, but I just thought it would be nice to know a little bit about my ancestry on my mother's side. I tested for my mother's side this time. And that ancestry led back to, and I'm gonna make sure that I pronounce the name correctly, Guinea-Bissau, 2,000 years. So on both my mom's side and on my dad's side, my ancestry ran back to Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea. They're right next to each other, two separate countries, right? So that was shocking for me. But the third thing is this. And honestly, you know what? I gotta get some wine for this one. Guys, Portugal has so much wine. It's there's wine everywhere here. And when I leave here, my veins are gonna be made of wine. Anyway, we're gonna start doing live sessions soon because we made it to 1,000 subscribers. We'll be able to do live sessions and we'll have wine together and talk and chit chat and all that stuff. So what you've been waiting for, here we go. This was the shocker, okay? Okay. All right, so about 3 weeks before I came to Lisbon, keep that in your mind, 3 weeks, my mother calls me and she says, "Are you sitting down?" And at the time I was driving and I'm like, I didn't hear any type of like worry in her voice. It was more so excitement. So I knew everything was okay. So I said, I'm not sitting down, but I'll give you a call, you know, in about 5 minutes, I'll be home. So she's like, call me, you gotta call me. You gotta call me when you get home. And I'm like, oh my God, what is my mom about to tell me? I had no idea, right? So I get home, I call her, and she says, "You're not gonna believe this." And I'm like, what? You know how moms are. They do this big buildup and it's always so worth it. And she's like, "You're not gonna believe this." And I'm like, Mom, what? I can't. Don't do this to me. I can't do it. So she's like, look, I talked to one of your cousins, and I'll make a long story short. I talked to one of your cousins who had been doing some research on our family history and building our family tree. And guess where one of your great grandfathers was born? And I said, I don't know, Atlanta. I literally was not, I was just thinking like somewhere in the States. I'm like, Atlanta, Georgia, you know, South Carolina, that would be cool, you know? And she's like, no, he was born in Lisbon, Portugal. Guys, I hit the floor. Again, this was 3 weeks before I moved here. I had already made all the arrangements, got my visa, all that. And 3 weeks before I come here, I could have moved anywhere in the world. I learned that one of my great grandfathers and one of my great uncles, his son, were both born in Lisbon, Portugal. And here's the kicker. Here's the shocker. Here's the part that I just couldn't take anymore. He died within 3 days. I think it might be 2 days. He died within 2 days. October 23rd, he passed away. And October 25th, we were approved for our visas. So you cannot tell me that your intuition, my intuition, was not speaking loudly and saying, go to Lisbon, go to Lisbon, go to Lisbon. And then I get here and I see that Lisbon has a huge Ghanaian and Guinea-Bissau population. So it's like, for 3 different ways, I'm amongst my people. And I wanted to share that with you because I'm just so full of happiness and joy and excitement, because I said, you know what? I'm gonna let them know that you never know where your ancestors are going to take you. Connect, guys, connect. My I forgot how many greats, grandfather, he passed away in October, sometime in the 1600s, okay? And he passed away within after he passed away, 349 years later, his great times whatever granddaughter is getting approved for a visa to move to his homeland. Now, we have many ancestors, and if you go back and you really do your research on your ancestry, you will probably find links to every continent, every country in the world, right? Maybe not everyone, maybe not Antarctica, but you get what I'm saying? Like, this world is so small and we are all so connected. We are all so connected to one another, guys. Remember that, okay? There are no borders, there are no boundaries, there really are no countries. It's just us. We're beautiful human beings, and you can go anywhere and be connected to the person next to you. There is no separation, there is no division. We are all one. You never know who you might be sitting next to on the train or the plane, or even in the Uber. You never know. So get to know someone that you may not have otherwise gotten to know, someone who does not look like you, who does not think like you, and love everyone. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I'm excited, and I really do hope you all take the rest of this journey with me. I'm gonna be talking about my journey as a free-spirited, high vibration woman and my experiences living all throughout Portugal and all throughout the world. I love you guys, and I want you guys to have a wonderful day. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel, comment below. I want to hear your stories about what you found out about your ancestry. And once again, thank you so much for watching. Mwah. I will speak to you very, very soon. Take care. Bye.